Let's talk about the impact of inflation. So we're all feeling it at the gas pumps, we're feeling it at the grocery store, and we're all talking about it. How's it affecting the housing market?
Stuff costs more.
All right, cut.
Houses cost more. As you said, groceries, gasoline, everything costs more. Interest rates are going up. The Federal Reserve has got an interesting job right now to try to contain inflation. And just, I think that understanding what their intent is the first thing to understanding what the future holds, right? Which is the Federal Reserve doesn't want the economy to grow too fast.
Yeah.
That's when you get inflation, and that's what's happening right now. And so what they are attempting to do is to raise interest rates, which they've already done earlier this year, and they're forecasted to do it quite a bit more later this year to try to contain the inflation that exists right now. And ideally, we start to see that price increases, which the Federal Reserve does want to see, and this is something that people don't understand, that a little bit of inflation is okay, and it's healthy, and it's what the Federal Reserve wants to see. It's a sign of a healthy economy, but too much, like we have right now, then they look at it and say, okay, we've got to try to control it, and do that by raising interest rates. The last time that we saw this kind of level of inflation was 40 years ago, they're saying. And whether the Federal Reserve is able to get it under control or not, who really knows at this point? That's going to be a question. But I think they've got a pretty good plan, and I think they've got their finger on the pulse. And I think that a lot of it is some things that happened as a result of COVID that are going to subside, I think. But again, this is a fluid situation. The economy keeps changing, and we're getting different signs and signals and data, and that will continue. It's always been the case. It's just been a little bit more unusual in terms of the data that we've received over the last couple of years.